Right, I've made a few attempts at this video already, but yeah, had a few interruptions. So I'm going to start again and draw the cards again. The reason I want to do this video is to get an unbiased, unagenda, unmedia skew, unpropaganda based personal, eliminating my own personal biases as much as I can as well. The way that I'm going to do this is by drawing a tarot card for the true character of each of the US presidential election candidates, and I'm going to get ChatGPT to interpret their tarot cards rather than myself, to eliminate my own personal bias about them. I might make a few comments about them, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do, so that we get a clear perspective of what these people are, eliminating any skew that there is out there, because there is always a lot of skew everywhere about politicians. So here we go. And politicians have dark and light, and you know, we might be skewed by our personal party allegiances and things like that. So here we go. Please, a card for the true character of Donald Trump, please. Card for the true character of Donald Trump. So I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles represents Taurus, and here's a Taurus in the Vedic signs, which is interesting. Vedic is different from Western. He's a Gemini in the Western signs. I know people have pointed that out on my last video, but Western is different from Vedic. He's in the Vedic signs, he's a Taurus. And I have, for many reasons, I've explained in a video that I've done about Donald Trump's Vedic astrology, the reason why I prefer the Vedic signs. And it's interesting, isn't it, that he came out as a Taurus there. Anyway, carrying on. Just a little personal gripe there. The true character, please, of Kamala Harris, please. Card for the true character of Kamala Harris. Got the Death card. Death doesn't always mean a bad thing. Okay. A card for the true character, please, of Robert Kennedy Jr. Card for the true character of Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay. The Fool in reverse for Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay, now we're going to get ChatGPT to interpret these. First of all, we're going to start off with Donald Trump. This is what I will write. I pulled a card for the tarot card for the true character of a person, not letting ChatGPT know who that person is. And I got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Hang on. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Please interpret. There we go. So here's ChatGPT's interpretation of the card I drew. Knight of Pentacles reversed can shed light on certain aspects of a person's true character, particularly in relation to their approach to work, responsibility, and stability. Here's how to interpret this card in the reverse position. A lack of focus or discipline. The Knight of Pentacles upright represents diligence, responsibility, and a methodical approach to task. When reversed, it may indicate that the person struggles with focus or discipline. They might have trouble staying committed to their responsibilities or maintaining a consistent effort in their work or personal life. Procrastination or inertia. This card reverse can suggest tendencies towards procrastination or a lack of motivation. Person might delay important tasks or find it difficult to take action, leading to stagnation or missed opportunities. Resistance to change. The Knight of Pentacles upright is known for reliability and a steady approach. Reversed, it might reflect resistance to change or new ideas. The person could be overly cautious or rigid, preferring to stick to familiar routines, even when adaptation might be beneficial. To some degree, Make America Great Again is almost a resistance to change. He's trying to hark back with that slogan in a way to making it the way that it used to be, kind of thing. Insecurity or doubt. The reversed Knight of Pentacles might reveal underlying insecurity or self-doubt regarding their abilities and worth. They could lack confidence in their skills or achievements, affecting their overall effectiveness and sense of purpose. Difficulty with routine and structure. This card reversed indicates challenges with adhering to routines or maintaining structure. A person might struggle with organization or finding a stable and reliable approach to managing their responsibilities. Overemphasis on material concerns. The reversed Knight of Pentacles can also suggest an overemphasis on material or financial concerns at the expense of other aspects of life. The person might be overly focused on money or security, possibly neglecting personal or emotional needs. That's interesting, that one, I find. In summary, the Knight of Pentacles reversed indicates that the person's true character might involve challenges with focus, discipline, and motivation. They may struggle with procrastination, resistance to change, or self-doubt. Understanding these aspects can provide insight into their approach to responsibilities and stability, highlighting areas they might need support or growth. Okay, so that's a character of the true character of Donald Trump. I might actually draw some more cards for each of these people as well, just to get a mixture of different elements of the character. The card I drew for Kamala Harris was the Death card, and it was upright. Death, upright. Okay, please interpret. There's ChatGPT's interpretation of Kamala Harris's character. The Death card upright, despite its often dramatic appearance, has profound implications when exploring someone's true character. It signifies transformation and change. Here's how to interpret it. Embracing transformation. The Death card represents major transformations and endings leading to new beginnings. In terms of character, it suggests that the person is someone who embraces change and is open to undergoing significant personal transformations. They are likely to be adaptable and willing to let go of old patterns or situations that no longer serve them. She's a Libra in the Vedic signs. She's also a Libra in the Western signs, by the way, but in the Vedic signs, they're meant to be very flexible, so that is a attribute of Libra. Resilience and renewal. This card indicates resilience and the ability to recover from difficult or challenging situations. The person may have experienced significant changes or crises, but has shown strength and the capacity to rebuild and renew their life. Acceptance of endings. Death upright signifies acceptance of endings as a natural part of life. This person likely has a mature understanding of the impermanence of life and is capable of facing endings with grace. They might be pragmatic about the necessity of closing chapters to allow for new opportunities. I think that was evidence in her handling of Joe Biden's pulling out of the race. She stood loyal to him until the end, but when it was time to move on, she did. Willingness to let go. The card reflects a willingness to let go of what is no longer beneficial. The person may have an innate ability to release attachments, whether they are related to relationship situations or aspects of their own self that are no longer serving them. 5. Deep understanding of life's cycles. Death often symbolizes a deep awareness of life cycles and the processes of birth, growth, decay, and rebirth. The person may have a profound understanding of these cycles and approach life with a perspective that acknowledges both the highs and lows. So yeah. Potential for personal growth. This card also indicates potential for significant personal growth and transformation. The person might be undergoing or be open to periods of intense self-discovery and personal development. In summary, the Death card upright suggests that the person's true character involves a profound capacity for transformation, resilience, and acceptance of change. They are likely to approach life with a mature perspective on endings and new beginnings, showing strength in navigating life's inevitable transitions. Sounds pretty positive. Now we're going to look at, incidentally, I believe Kamala Harris has a spiritual advisor. So anyway, there will be, in another card, there will be a mixture of different elements. So I'm going to try and draw a couple of cards. So I pulled a tarot card for the true character of a person and got the Fool reversed. Please interpret. This is the character of Robert Kennedy Jr. In the other readings that I got botched, I think there was a similar kind of vein to this, which is interesting. The Fool reverse can provide valuable insights, particularly regarding to their approach to risk, spontaneity, and personal growth. Here's how to interpret the Fool in reverse. 1. They might have a fear of taking risks. The Fool upright symbolizes new beginnings and a willingness to take risks. Reversed, it may indicate that the person is hesitant or fearful about stepping into the unknown. They might avoid taking risks or trying new things due to fear of failure or uncertainty. Lack of directional purpose. The card reverse can suggest a lack of directional purpose. The person might struggle with finding their path or feel unsure about their goals and ambitions. They could be in a phase where they feel lost or uncertain about the future. 3. Inhibitions and caution. The reverse Fool can reflect excessive caution or inhibition. The person might be overly cautious and hesitant to embrace spontaneity or adventure. This might stem from past experiences or a strong desire to avoid making mistakes. Resistance to change. The Fool reversed may also indicate resistance to change or new experience. The person could be reluctant to leave their comfort zone or try new approaches, which might hinder their personal growth and development. The Fool reverse potential for recklessness can sometimes point to a tendency towards reckless behavior, but in a different way. Rather than calculated risks, this person might act impulsively without considering the consequences, driven by a need to escape their current situation, or avoid facing deeper issues. Self-doubt or insecurity. The reverse Fool may highlight self-doubt or insecurity. The person may lack confidence in their abilities to feel unsure about their decisions, and can contribute to their reluctance to take new steps or embark on new ventures. In summary, the Fool reverse suggests that the person's true character may involve challenges with taking risks, finding direction, and embracing change. They might be overly cautious, experience self-doubt, or resist new opportunities. Understanding these aspects can offer insight into their approach to life and the areas where they might need support or encouragement to overcome their hesitations and embrace new possibilities. Interesting. I'm going to draw another card just to get a more well-rounded perspective, so we can get a few more elements of each of their personalities. So the second card for Donald Trump, please, for their true character of Donald Trump, please. The true character of Donald Trump. The Ace of Pentacles. Incidentally, that's similar to the Hand and the Knight of Pentacles. And a card for the true character, please, of Kamala Harris, please. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And a card for the true character, please, of Robert Kennedy Jr., please. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles upright. Please interpret. The Ace of Pentacles provides a positive and promising view of a person's true character, particularly in their approach to material aspects, opportunities, and growth. 1. Potential for success and abundance. The Ace of Pentacles symbolizes new beginnings related to material wealth, prosperity, and practical opportunities. This suggests that the person has a strong potential for success and abundance. They are likely to have a natural ability to attract and manage resources effectively. Grounded and practical. This card reflects a practical and grounded nature. Person is likely to approach life with a realistic and pragmatic mindset, focusing on tangible results and concrete goals. They value stability and often methodical in their approach to achieving their objectives. Openness to new opportunities. The Ace of Pentacles represents new opportunities, especially in the realms of career, finances, and personal growth. This indicates that the person is open to and capable of recognizing and seizing new opportunities for advancement and prosperity. I think you can see that with as many businesses and The Apprentice as when you saw him on that. Focus on growth and development. The card also suggests a strong focus on personal and material growth. The person may be committed to building a solid foundation for the future and is likely to invest time and effort into projects that have long-term value. 5. Reliable and responsible. The Ace of Pentacles upright can indicate the person is reliable and responsible when it comes to handling practical matters. They are often seen as trustworthy and capable of managing their responsibilities well. Manifestation of goals. This can also reflect the ability of the person to manifest their goals into reality. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and possess the skills and determination to bring their plans to fruition. In summary, the Ace of Pentacles upright suggests that the person's true character is characterized by practicality, reliability, and a strong potential for success and growth. They are likely to be open to new opportunities, focused on building a solid foundation, and capable of manifesting their goals into reality. Well, he did build a wall. So, yeah, that's a very positive outlook on Donald Trump there. So it's almost a bit contradictory to the other one, but the two contradictions can exist in a person. Here we go. So the Queen of Cups reversed. And I think this will show some of the other sides of Kamala Harris's character as well. So we got a very positive reading from the first one. This might show some other aspects. The Queen of Cups provides insight into a person's character, particularly their emotional and relational aspects. 1. Emotional imbalance. The Queen of Cups upright represents emotional balance, compassion, and intuition. When reversed, it can suggest the person may struggle with emotional instability or difficulty managing their feelings. They might experience mood swings or find it challenging to maintain emotional equilibrium. Difficulty with emotional boundaries. This card may indicate issues with establishing or maintaining healthy emotional boundaries. The person might be overly sensitive, easily affected by others' emotions, or have difficulty protecting their own emotional space. Suppressed emotions. The reversed Queen of Cups can reflect that the person might be suppressing their emotions or having trouble expressing their feelings. They may struggle to communicate their needs and emotions effectively, leading to internal conflict or unspoken tensions. Challenges in relationships. The card can point to difficulties in relationships or emotional connections. The person might experience issues with empathy, understanding, or nurturing others, potentially leading to misunderstandings or emotional distance. Self-care issues. Reverse Queen of Cups may indicate problems with self-care or neglecting one's own emotional needs. A person might prioritize others' needs to the detriment of their own well-being, leading to emotional exhaustion or burnout. That can be a Libran tendency as well. Inner turmoil. The card can also indicate inner turmoil or unresolved emotional issues. Person might be dealing with unresolved past traumas or conflicts that affect their current emotional state and interactions with others. In summary, the Queen of Cups reversed suggests the person's true character might involve challenges with emotional balance, boundaries, and self-expression. They may struggle with managing their emotions, maintaining healthy relationships, and prioritizing their emotional needs. Understanding these aspects can provide insight into their internal struggles and areas where they might benefit from support or self-reflection. Okay, that's for Kamala Harris, some of the other sides of her personality. And finally, Robert Kennedy Jr., the Two of Swords reversed. Please interpret. This indicates their decision-making processes and inner conflicts. Here's a detailed interpretation. Resolution of inner conflict. The Two of Swords upright often represents indecision or inner conflict. When reversed, it can indicate that the person is in a process of resolving these internal struggles. They might be gaining clarity and working through their conflicting thoughts and emotions, leading to a clearer sense of direction. Difficulty with decision-making. Reversed, this can indicate ongoing challenges with decision-making. The person might be struggling to make choices, feeling stuck between options, or unsure about the best course of action. They could be experiencing difficulty in reaching a resolution or commitment. Certainly, he's in the middle of the two parties, so he's kind of, and I think it's possible that they both might even be wooing him. Avoidance of issues. The reverse Two of Swords might reflect a tendency to avoid confronting difficult issues or making tough decisions. The person could be delaying necessary choices or evading confrontations, which might lead to further complications or unresolved problems. For unresolved tensions, the card can indicate unresolved tensions or disagreements in the person's life. They might be dealing with lingering conflicts or issues that have not been fully addressed, affecting their overall sense of peace and balance. Struggles with communication. Well, he's got the voice issue. The reverse Two of Swords may suggest difficulties in communication or expressing thoughts and feelings clearly. The person might have trouble articulating their position or engaging in meaningful dialogue, which can impact their relationships and decision-making processes. Also his restriction in that area through media and that kind of thing. Seeking balance and clarity. On a positive note, this card reversed can also indicate a person's efforts to seek balance and clarity. They might be actively working on understanding their own needs and perspectives better and striving to find a resolution to their inner conflicts. In summary, the Two of Swords reversed suggests the person's true character involves dealing with unresolved inner conflicts, difficulties in decision-making, and possible avoidance of confrontations. They may be seeking clarity and working through complex emotions or issues, but they might also struggle with communication and commitment to decisions. Understanding these aspects can offer insight into their internal struggles and the areas where they might need support or growth. I think we're going to pick one more card. Okay, one more card for each of these people. Card for Donald Trump's true character, please. Ace of Wands reversed. Card for Kamala Harris's true character, please. Eight of Swords reversed. Card for Robert Kennedy Jr.'s true character, please. Ten of Cups. Okay, we'll start with Robert Kennedy Jr. because that's quite a positive card for him. We've had some positive ones for the others. Okay. Robert Kennedy Jr. Ten of Cups upright is a highly positive and harmonious card when exploring someone's true character. It reflects themes of emotional fulfillment, family harmony, and overall well-being. Here's an interpretation. Emotional fulfillment and happiness. It signifies a deep sense of emotional fulfillment and contentment. It suggests that a person likely experiences and values profound joy and satisfaction in their relationships and personal life. They might have a strong sense of happiness and emotional stability. They have strong community and family ties. Harmonious family and community relationships. The person is likely to be someone who also values family connections, enjoys a supportive network, fosters positive relationships within their community. They might be seen as a nurturing and caring individual who contributes to creating a loving environment. Definitely, I can see that with RFK. Idealism and vision for the future. The Ten of Cups reflects an idealistic vision of what happiness and fulfillment look like. The person might have a clear and positive vision for their future and strive to create an environment of love, joy, and security for themselves and those around them. Definitely can see that with them too. Harmony and balance. The card signifies a sense of balance and harmony in one's personal life. Person is likely to be someone who seeks and maintains equilibrium in their relationships and emotional experiences. They might have a talent for resolving conflicts and fostering peace and unity. 5. Generosity and compassion. The Ten of Cups reflects qualities of generosity and compassion. The person may be empathetic and caring, willing to offer support and kindness to others. Their actions are likely to be driven by a genuine desire to enhance the well-being of those they care about. Fulfillment of dreams. The card can also indicate the person is experiencing or working towards the fulfillment of their dreams and aspirations. They are likely to have a sense of achievement and contentment in their life's pursuits, particularly in the areas of relationships and personal goals. In summary, it suggests their character is characterized by emotional fulfillment, strong family and community ties, and a vision for a harmonious and balanced life. They are likely to be seen as a nurturing, compassionate, and idealistic, with a deep appreciation for the joy and stability that come from positive relationships and personal well-being. There you go. Okay. Now, quickly, the Eight of Swords reversed. I just hope I don't run out of video. Okay, I think that was very insightful about Robert Kennedy Jr. Definitely. Here is a card for Kamala Harris, the third one. This refers to overcoming obstacles and mental barriers. Here's how to interpret. 1. Breaking free from restrictions. The Eight of Swords upright represents feeling trapped or restricted, often by one's own thoughts or circumstances. Reversed, though, it indicates the person is in the process of breaking free from these self-imposed limitations or external constraints. They are likely working to overcome feelings of entrapment or oppression, that is. 2. Gaining clarity and perspective. This card can suggest that the person is gaining clarity and a new perspective on their situation. They may have recently realized that their perceived limitations were more mental than physical, and are now seeing their way out of a difficult situation. Empowerment and liberation. The reversed Eight of Swords can reflect a sense of empowerment and liberation. A person might be experiencing a renewed sense of control over their life, taking steps to address issues that previously felt overwhelming or insurmountable. It's interesting because she is now thrust into the position of leader, and that is where she is no longer at the whim of someone else. She's in the lead, and she's having to do a lot of these things. Overcoming fear, she's being forced into it in a way. Overcoming fear and anxiety, she's been asked to level up. The card indicates the person may be working to overcome fear, anxiety, or self-doubt. They might be actively confronting and addressing their inner fears and finding ways to manage or reduce their anxieties. 5. Positive change and improvement. The reversed Eight of Swords can also signify positive changes and improvements in the person's life. They are likely making progress in the areas where they previously felt stuck or restricted, leading to a more optimistic outlook and increased confidence. That seems very relevant at this point in time. Releasing mental blocks. This card can indicate the person is working on releasing mental blocks or limiting beliefs. They might be engaging in self-reflection therapy or other practices aimed at freeing themselves from mental barriers that have held them back. In summary, the Eight of Swords suggests that the person's character involves a process of overcoming limitations, gaining freedom from mental and emotional constraints. They are likely experiencing or striving for empowerment and positive change, actively addressing fears and mental blocks that have previously impeded their progress. So there we go. Interesting. The mental blocks might have been Joe Biden with his mental state, which made it difficult for her to sort of do her job fully, being under his nose. So it's interesting. Final card. Here we go. Hopefully I've got enough video. The Ace of Wands reverse. So not sure that this is particularly positive for Donald Trump. So we've had a mixture of positive and negative. 1. Insight into a person's true character and their approach to inspiration, initiative, and personal drive. 1. Lack of inspirational motivation. The Ace of Wands upright symbolizes new beginnings, inspiration, and creative energy. Reversed, though, it may suggest that the person is currently experiencing a lack of inspirational motivation. They might be feeling uninspired or struggling to find the enthusiasm to pursue new ideas or projects. A lot of his energy is pointed at sort of pointing out the foibles of other people at times. So I think he needs to get over that. Delayed or blocked initiatives. The card can indicate delays or blocks in initiating new ventures or projects. The person may be facing obstacles that prevent them from taking action or starting new endeavors. They could be dealing with setbacks that hinder their progress or creativity. 3. Difficulty in focusing energy. The reversed Ace of Wands might reflect challenges in focusing and channeling their energy effectively. The person could be scattered or find it hard to direct their enthusiasm toward meaningful goals or projects. That is a product of Trump's Leo rising in the Vedic tradition. I've done a whole video on his Vedic astrology, different from his Western astrology. But yeah, I prefer the Vedic signs, and I've explained why in that video. In Western astrology, yes, he is a Gemini. I've seen people comment about that, but in Vedic astrology, he's a Taurus. But yeah, he's got Leo rising, which is part of that. Struggles with confidence. This card can also suggest issues with self-confidence or self-belief. The person might be experiencing doubts about their abilities or fearing failure, which can impact their willingness to take risks or embrace new opportunities. 5, need for rejuvenation. The Ace of Wands reversed may indicate a need for rejuvenation or a break to recharge. The person might benefit from taking time to refresh their energy and regain their creative spark. I did see a video recently of Trump. He was looking very haggard. So in that video, missed opportunities. This card can sometimes signal missed opportunities or a sense of having let chances slip by. The person might reflect on past opportunities that were not seized and could be feeling regret or frustration about missed potential. In summary, the Ace of Wands reverse suggests that the person's true character may involve challenges with inspiration, motivation, and the initiation of new projects. They might be experiencing delays, difficulties in focusing their energy, or struggles with confidence. Understanding these aspects can provide insight into their current struggles and areas where they might need support or encouragement to rekindle their enthusiasm and drive. There you go. In the Vedic reading I did, it actually sort of suggested with his Scorpio moon that Donald Trump is quite a sensitive character, sensitive to criticism. My storage is running out. That's where I'll leave you. Please do have a look at those other videos. Please subscribe to my site, and thank you for listening.